Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, I publish on Rumble, seems to be in order. And yesterday I managed not to publish the XCOM 2 episode. It was not like properly rendered to 4K in YouTube, but later today I will publish that. And then supposedly tomorrow I can do the Void Busters and afterwards Evil Within and so forth. Okay. Some interesting news here, just to start off. French authorities investigate NVidia French offices in cloud computing competition inquiry, and basically they made a raid on the offices there, which is kind of weird, even though since, I don't know, at least that EVGA, when it came out and managed to announce that they will stop doing deals with NVIDIA in terms of GPUs. They were basically one of the few exclusive partners with NVIDIA. They were kind of making not accusations, but implying that NVIDIA doesn't usually how do I say it? They usually have like best practices with their partners, so it's a little bit of a bully. And the fact that, of course, they managed at the moment with the AI stuff, they basically are overtaking the market in that sense on data center stuff and those always forget the names, the grasshopper things. I think it's grasshopper. It's like the CPU GPU combo there for data centers and for AI stuff. They basically have around people estimate 80% of the market share regarding that. And I don't know if it has anything to do with that. Usually, European Union, I don't know, they do this kind of investigations. They trying to maintain a fair game, supposedly, but I don't know if has which kind, because there is no. It's just an investigative phase here. Doesn't mean that there is any kind of guilt associated with the fact that they did the raid. It's very we have to wait and see, because that there is no, like, nobody kind of knows if this investigation comes from a complaint and which party had made a complaint regarding that. So we suppose that it's the guys from the government body that regarding antitrust or it's not fair play that I want to say, but it's the only word that is coming up in my mind. I think it's here, but yeah, it's very weird that this happens, and even on their official statement of regarding the raid, they don't specifically mention NVIDIA. It's kind of weird. Usually when this kind of things happen, you just go out and tell what happened, how the process is going, of course making the statement that of course you are always innocent and proven guilty, that it doesn't implies any kind of doesn't mean that they are guilty of the investigation they are being a target of. But yeah, it's kind of weird, but we'll see how it goes. If it is end up in anything, I will try to keep my eyes open for this. But yeah, it is what it is. And continue with NVIDIA, some rumors already in a supposedly GPU that will launch in almost 2 years, so 2025. I don't know, we still are trying to figure out how to get the current ones in a good and decent price point, and we are already talking about rumors for the planned launch of the RTX 50 series here. But yeah, some of the things here they talk about. There is this Copilot 7 Kimi. It's kind of a well-known guy regarding NVIDIA leaks. But it went about a little bit on the data center stuff there, but there is the series of the GB200 series. Usually it's for gaming, so it's like chips for basically, supposedly will be for the RTX 50 series. Supposedly they have like 122 stream shaders. I forget the SM what it means. which is basically a third increased, because at the moment the full capability of the 49 is kind of the chip there. It's 144, even though the RTX 4090 doesn't use doesn't have this unlocked. Supposedly it will be for a 4090 Ti the possibility of taking advantage of this. So yeah, the only thing that I like seeing is that supposedly they are going to implement GDDR7 memory technology, which gives by itself more memory. I covered the GDR stuff there for, I think was from Samsung. I think they were the first to announce that. It gives also a wider bit memory bus, which is good. And supposedly it will come around like the high end, of course, the yellow product, around 32 gigabytes of GDDR7 supposedly, with 512 bit memory bus, which is a huge improvement in terms of the Halo product that they have at the moment from Ada Lovelace. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Trying not to cover too much of these rumors, because we still have a lot of current stuff that needs to lower their price to be at a good point. So I don't know, it's trying to get the next trend already, which is sometimes it's a little bit annoying. We're still having struggles to have the products that are on the market at a decent price, and people just continue to the next thing and still, instead of pressuring or try to pressure companies to do better per se. But yeah, regarding technology, we still we have FSR 3. Supposedly the first game is going to be, from all games, Forspoken, and I think the Avalon game that didn't have a good launch, something Avalon, whatever it is. It's like I think a multiplayer game, first person with the battle mage stuff kind of a thing. It's I don't know, I didn't cover that game very too much. Immortals of Avalon or something like that, I think. But yeah. Supposedly, again, it will include the motion fluid frames, which basically it's fake frame rates. Yeah, it's got some issues here regarding refresh monitors with 240 hertz or higher. So usually okay, it's to turn off VSync. I don't know, with this kind of when you have like monitors with premium sync and oh my god, how it's called, the NVidia one. Oh my god, today is Friday. I'm so dumb in my brain here. The sync technology. I completely forgot the name. I saw in the article somewhere somehow, but I forgot how it's called. But the freemium free premium sync or whatever it's called for AMD. Usually you just turn off VSync because you're usually going to hit a lot of higher frame rates, usually more than the monitor can handle. And yeah, in my case I also have it through AMD software locked at 144 because the monitor cannot handle more, so it can go around until 144. So I never had any issues regarding screen tearing or anything like that, and I will for sure not using FSR 3, mainly because at the moment my hardware doesn't need to use that, just to have just a few frames here and there. I'm very satisfied with my experience at 4K 60, and it's an experience that at this moment the mainstream people cannot even achieve. So I'm well aware that I'm very fortunate that I'm able to enjoy this. But yeah, it is what it is. But it's going to have some rough patches here at the beginning. A lot of people will have issues for sure. But yeah. I don't know, possibly in the next few months they will weed out the issues that for sure Super Resolution 3, so FSR 3 will have. Got also some interesting news regarding Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. There was a trailer debuted like almost 2 years ago, and that trailer has been made private, and tweets associated with that promotion of the trailer have been deleted. This game was in a developer under the Embracer company, sorry. And basically what happened, the Embracer was about to do like a $2 billion deal. I don't remember the specifics on it, but it fell through, so it didn't happen. And they are basically restructured, and they will say, and of course I cover this, they said they will maybe close some studios, which is start to happen in some cases, and they are basically trying to check the what are the best chances of a game being developed depending on the market demand. Star Wars IP is really been on the low, maybe mainly because of the movies. They went down in terms of revenue and the interest. Got a lot of stuff happening online. Myself, I didn't watch any of the Disney shows still, the new ones. Doesn't interest me that much, to be honest, even though I like Star Wars, but I'm more the original guy, and the prequels I can now enjoy a little bit more, but the later sequels, since Disney took up Lucasfilm, I basically didn't watch anything that they made except for the first two movies. Then I just quit. But yeah, that's my personal preference regarding that. But yeah, in terms of games, I don't know if that has any influence. The fact that they start, I don't know, quietly shut down. But yeah, it's interesting to see if if something's going to happen, like if the game will change from developer studios, or they will take a new direction, and the trailer doesn't show, doesn't represent that change they want to make, even though it's a remake. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But at the moment, yeah, the video is private now, and every tweet associated with that is just been deleted. And finally, we got Lords of the Fallen, the last trailer before launch, because we are basically almost there at the launch date, October the 13th, so 14 days. It's like a 7-minute trailer. Again, it's basically a recap of everything they've been watching from the trailers, and some gameplay previews for sure. There is a lot of footage there. This game seems to be very, very promising. I hope at least it is at kind of the same level that Lies of P, sorry, mainly how it handles like the Soulsborne formula to a certain degree. It's seems more fluid. The graphics are way better because it's an Unreal Engine 5 game. And yeah, hopefully all the gameplay loops and how you traverse the world regarding the Axiom and the Umbral world, I think it's how it's called. See how it goes and how it fares, also regarding the story wise, because this is supposedly like a soft reboot. It's 1000 years after the first game. But yeah, hopefully we'll see how it goes, and everything seems to be pretty good. I'm going to wrap up with some gaming deals. Dying Light, the first one, Hands Edition, it's on a deal. And Dying Light 2 Human, the game itself by itself is not on a deal. It is on a deal if you buy the two games plus the chicken bundle. I don't know what this is. It's 61% off. This first game, the enhanced version, is not a bad one. It has a season pass and everything, even though usually the definitive version edition is a better one. It has all the stuff there. But yeah, this one is not a bad deal. It's still a good game. It got an interesting game loop regarding the parkour mechanics here. And yeah, it's got a lot of content, even though it's not all of them belonging to enhanced edition. And this is the base game of Dying Light 2. Still have a lot of stuff with the credit stores thing, the microtransaction they introduced here on the second one. I'm not sure if I recommend fully, and as you can see, it lowered a little bit here, mainly because of that thing that they did. I don't know why. Coincidentally, they were kind of part of some investment from Tencent, and usually Tencent is very microtransaction friendly. I don't know if it has to do anything with that, even though they say there isn't anything to do with that, but yeah, whatever. And we got Cocoon. It will launch today, so around 6 hours or so at the time of the recording. And I've been seeing some, I didn't see any like full reviews, but through Twitter, a lot of tweets here saying this is a very, very, very good game. We will see how it goes. At the moment, it has like the pre-launch of 20% off. Again, I will not recommend. I can, but keep it on the wish list. I think this might be a very good game in terms of puzzling games. When it launched, in terms of trailers, it's a little bit mind breaking here, mainly because you play around with orbs, and each orb is a universe on itself. I don't know exactly what is the objective here, but basically the fact that you can go up in a level in terms of orbs, so there is universes within universes, which is kind of how you do that in a puzzle game. It's going to be very interesting. But the pre-reviews kind of a thing here, these seem to be very good on how they're going about it. But maybe tomorrow I'll have like a more extended view on the reviews, more detailed ones, and see how it goes. And lastly, we got, of course, Cyberpunk 2077. Again, I've been watching some videos regarding like reviews of the fact that version 2.0 from the base game has launched, and it's basically what I've been what I was guessing, sorry, which is basically how the game should have been launched, and the fact that it's basically improved in every field. Of course, there is some bugs here and there and everything, and the Phantom Liberty it's very good as a DLC. Integrates very well with the main game, and yeah, I think the main story of the DLC seems to be excellent, from what I understand. And yeah, I think this is now it's in a good shape, and now I'm more eager to try out this game, given that it is basically redeemed. Even though we cannot forget that how the launch went, it didn't went in the best shape, let's say that way. But yeah, now it seems to be in a good shape to, and it improved the concurrent gameplay in Steam's in terms of concurrent players, plus 200k, something like that, mainly because of the Phantom Liberty. But yeah, this is what I have for today, and I'm just going to wrap up with a plug on my Patreon for extra support. This extra support will be at the moment mainly for storage, to keep backups for the projects that I do from my private clients, and of course some more storage for the stuff that I do for the channel here. And basically this is it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.